Hey, look, it's John Blaze, Ikon Radio, the home of quality independent music. And we're back again, man. It's been a minute since I've been in the seat here, and I don't just jump back in the seat for anybody, man. So, special guest in town, actually, from Texas, right?
Yes, sir.
King Savage in the building. What's up, sir?
What's up, brother? How you doing?
I'm good, man. So this is not the first time that we've met. We met actually in California. I'm gonna say 2 years ago.
The holding company?
Yep.
Yeah, yes, sir.
That's what it was right there. And you were on the road then. I think you drove in for the show that night right before Paul Wall. And you're on tour right now in Phoenix. What part of Texas you from?
I'm from Nacogdoches, Texas, but I lived in Austin, Texas for a long time, so that's pretty much where I do my music out of, Austin, Texas. But I'm from the oldest town in Texas.
Where is that close to? I'm not too familiar with that area.
It's like close by Louisiana, East Texas.
East Texas.
Yeah, yes, sir.
All right, that's what's up, man. How do you like Arizona? Is this your first time in Phoenix?
Oh no, it's not my first time. I actually had some shows out here before on this independent journey, but it's nice. I love Arizona. I wish I was back in my young days being out here, but
right.
Arizona's fun for sure.
Yeah, man. Artists, it's cool to see. Number one, like you pulled up with the team, man. Shout out to the team in the building.
Hell yeah.
But you pulled up in a bus.
Yes, sir.
And you're on the road, so you really take this whole thing serious, man. Just watching you online, seeing you perform live, listening to the music. I work with a lot of independent artists, and you've been on the road. Like I said, the last time I saw you were on the road. And all in between, man, you've just been going crazy. What's that like as an artist, a touring artist, and what has that really taught you? What have you learned? What's that experience been like?
I mean, it's amazing. Like, if you want it, I want it, you know? What it's like, it's definitely hard. It's a very hard journey to be on.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of it's very humbling experience. Like, I just had to get once you get to that fact that nobody really owes you anything. It gets a lot more doors opens up for you, and then the experiences that you go through, you learn from those experiences.
It's the music business, though, right? I think a lot of artists don't really understand that until they actually have to do the business, because you can't get from point A to point B without the business in between, right?
Facts.
So what's that been like as far as like learning that part is in real time, like being on the road?
Well, it's like I said, everything is a learning experience. Like, it's the business, you have to learn it. Like I said, some of these guys in here I went to college with, I went to school before I did the music stuff.
Okay.
And even starting the music stuff, not knowing the industry and not knowing the business behind this market, I've been scammed over $100,000 in this game.
Damn.
And counting.
Right.
I still am. I've done things like I booked NBA YoungBoy in Austin, Texas, and their stuff goes on, and their management at the time takes all the money, and I don't leave with anything. I just booked Boss Mandilo a couple years ago in Killeen, Texas. My money, I did that with my investors, and then the person I went through scammed everybody else in the city off of my bread, and I didn't get anything back. And it was a great show, and it's just stuff like that. That's like I wouldn't have been up $50K, I would have been up $60K in the independent game, but now I'm down, and now I owe people. And
that's the
like
part that people don't talk about.
They
you know what I mean? They don't talk about that part. They talk about the wins and everything like that.
Oh, no.
And it's real, because just everyone I've known who's really jumped and took the chance, there's those big losses.
Yeah, those big losses. You got to get back up.
So why do you continue to keep pushing and knowing that the game is the way what it is?
I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. I have some. I got rid of the people that whenever I took those losses, I lost them.
Right.
Those people are gone, and I didn't never let them come back. Yeah. And then I think I just got to the point where I surrounded myself with people that believe in me.
Okay.
Like my best friend for over 10 years that's on tour with me, Jerkeem. He's on tour. And it's like the people this is what they want to do. You have to have yourself surrounded by this.
You got to have
people.
a solid team.
Like my cameraman, I offered to pay his rent and to do all this stuff. And he was like, Savage, I know you're going to take care of us. Just do what you have to do. Just take care of my flight. Get me out here. I got you.
Yeah.
Those are the mindset people. Shout out to Ray. Those are the mindset people that I need around me. And I have people like my sponsor, Donnie. Donnie believes in me. My manager, Brian, and my agent, artist auditions, Travis. Like, just a solid group of, grown people that's not taking from you, that don't want anything from you, and that's believe in you, keep them around you. You know, get those people that's, oh, pay for this, give me this, do this, do this. Don't get me wrong, services are services, but you understand when you're getting played and when you're not, and that's the industry.
And there it is. Well said too. Yo, so you mentioned Travis artist auditions. That's actually where we met was at the Tap 24,
shout out
right?
Travis, man. That man always working.
Yeah, and trust me, I know.
And prayers to his family for sure. Prayers to his family,
of course, man. So with Travis and artist auditions, how did you run into that, and how did that whole thing start?
Oh man, I think I just came across his network and stuff. Like, he's really good at online presence and running ads and all that stuff. And he does artist auditions is really big with South by Southwest.
Okay.
If you tap in with South by Southwest, I would recommend touching those artist audition stages, because that's what's taken me through all that. He saw me perform, and I won Performance of the Year of all South by Southwest. Like, I killed it. Like, it was crazy. And I brought like 150 people to Soho Lounge on 6th Street myself, and it was crazy. Like, and I just went nuts. Everyone was jumping up and down, mosh pitting like I do. I did my thing, and Travis was like, oh, okay, like, I see you, whatever. And then just started, like, you know, really fucking with me more. But that's like after I did it the right way. I subscribed to his services. I did his South by Southwest shows and stuff like that. And then, you know, anybody says, oh, just fuck with me, just fuck. You can't be that way, you know?
Well, that's what I'm saying, because there's a lot of promoters, and especially with South by Southwest, there's, you know, and I know that there's shows and, you know, different stages and everything like that. Yeah. And I've seen them every year. Artist auditions has kind of been the most consistent.
Very consistent.
What I've seen, even outside of South by, but just with South by Southwest, Why does artist auditions, and even with Tap, like, how is that different from some of the other stuff? Because to me, I've done a lot of shows and I do see a difference.
It's difference. I'll tell you the difference is Travis. Like, he's a real person. Okay. You're not talking to just people in the company that's just running bots for a bigger person that's just getting their commission off of if they get you there to get this. You're a real person. And Travis is actually traveling to, like I said, it started with South by Southwest, and then I went to spring break in South Padre Island in Clayton's Beach.
Oh, you've done the spring break too.
Killed it. Crazy. I took my whole band down there and rocked out during the day, and it was nuts.
So would you say like the South by Southwest is kind of what kicked it off for you?
110%.
So then how have things changed since then?
Well, since then, like, I'm an international artist now. Like, I've performed at the biggest hip hop festival in Africa with Lupe Fiasco, you know, and I'm performing at the Manchester Carnival in Manchester, England, and then the London Carnival on boat parties and in front of 5 million people and all that. Like, I'm international now. This is some things that rappers that are on now can't even do.
They can't do.
They can't touch those stages.
I feel like a lot of artists are I wouldn't say scared, but timid, afraid. You know, they don't want to take that step, right? Yeah. And it's even
you got to be all in, brother.
You got to be all in.
All in. With
budget and everything, right? But sometimes just you got to trust the right situation and most importantly, trust yourself, right?
Yep. Like, you have to surround yourself with those guys too.
Yeah.
Like, these guys trusted me to stop everything that they're doing in their lives and to come on this road with me for a little over a month and stick it out on the RV that I rented for us. Sleeps 4 people, there's 5 of us. You know, I mean, sleeps 7 people, there's 5 of us. You know, we're in that thing. I mean,
number one, that's a big flex right there.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna say that because I've been on the road before. I was in a van. You know what I mean? And you know, that was.
But I have too. I did it last year with 10 niggas performing with me, still independent, and they paid to go on tour with me, and I knew the venues was working and stuff, and we took a white van all across the thing. It's just every year you got to get better. So it's like I said, you got to want it and learn from your experiences. Right. We're not in a van this year. We're in a big ass RV. You know what I'm saying? Like,
what's it like? You know, hitting the stages in Texas. I mean, that's your home state. You know what I'm saying? But when you move to other markets and especially international, like, what's it like when you touch international stages and you get that energy and feedback?
It's crazy. The what I reciprocate from like especially Africa. I would say this: all artists that
hold on. So real quick, where have you been?
So I've been everywhere in the USA pretty much, and then except for New York. I haven't performed in New York yet, but overseas, Africa, South Africa, in the United Kingdom, Birmingham, Manchester, London, Liverpool, and Brixton.
Damn.
Brixton.
Okay.
Yeah.
So being an international now talk about what that's like when you're able to perform in front of these stages internationally.
When you perform in these international stages, you are always booked. Like if you're good enough to make it over there, these people love Americans, and I'm just gonna be cutthroat. I'm not gonna be like, oh,
Yeah, no, say what it is, bro.
They love Americans.
Okay.
You can't just. Travis is not going to just take you over there. Like he had to vet me. I went through all of this stuff to where like the biggest stages here, like South by Southwest, on the same day as like Mexican OT or people like that, you know, Los Mandilo. So like you have to be able to handle those stages.
Yeah, you got to handle the stage.
Like, and so when you get over there, bro, oh my God, it's amazing. And you have to know the business, like you said too. Like if once you're over there, you put it all together. You learn the business. You go out there. You talk to the people. You look at the people that's booking, that's throwing the shows. Get the owners of those clubs' numbers. So when they see, and then they don't have access to American artists that are actually good performers that people don't get to see every day over there.
Right, because you're there.
Exactly.
You got to take advantage of opportunity.
So you get on those stages and you just kill it. Do your thing. I'm booked in Africa some more. I'm booked in the UK on a whole. Where am I taking you? I'm moving my best friend to the UK with me. That's how lit it is over there. Like, where are we?
That's amazing.
You know what I'm saying? We're going right back. Like I moved over there. I moved out. That's how good it is. I moved out the country. I don't live in America no more.
So the international stuff that was artist auditions too.
Yes. 110%. And okay. I just where I took it and just go with it. Like you put me in those positions, open the door for me, I'm gonna kick that motherfucker down.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, so I talk to a lot of independent artists. When you talk about opportunity, I always say opportunity creates opportunities. But a lot of times, artists don't go through those doors. You've gone through those doors.
You can't be too cool.
Yeah, what is it?
You can't be too cool. You can't be too cool.
You just gotta be humble. It's humility.
Gotta be very humble. I've gotten humbled where I like that show you met me. I drove all the way from Texas to San Diego and something's going on, and the DJ looked at me and said, "You're only doing one song."
Oh shit! I remember that,
tore
bro.
that motherfucker down.
Yeah.
I was like,
I remember something going on, but
I was like, but here's the thing though.
You literally drove up to the venue and you was on the road how long?
11 hours.
Sheesh.
11 hours. No, 14 hours. Sorry, 14 hours.
14 hours directly from where were you coming? You from
Central Texas.
Central Texas to San Diego, right to the stage.
Right to the
and there's gonna be a problem, right? Yeah. No matter what, something's gonna happen.
That's that independent stuff, bro. That's what I said. You got to want it. Like what? But you know what I did? I drove there, and me and my people, we passed out flyers all across the thing. We got so many people in the building just waiting for us, cheering. We have people on the side. When I go back this year, I have like a place to stay. I have fans there.
You have fans there?
Yeah, I went there and created a community in San Diego when I was there. But he tried to hold me on the stage, bro. I almost tore it down, man.
I remember
I ended up performing my set.
I remember, and I'm like, bro, Buddy didn't drive 20 hours to put up with no bullshit.
No, and I wasn't going to, but I'm sorry. But there's a fine line of being humble and getting walked over. I'm not going to get walked over. I done put in my work and my time. I've turned down $4 million. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I'm sorry, but I don't think I'm better than anybody else. I don't think I'm whatever, but I'm a very respectful person, so I would not get disrespected, especially in my craft. Like what? It takes $0 and 0 cents to push a button,
and you're driven.
The headliner's not going to come out for another hour.
Right.
You're not going to rush me or tell me I'm only doing one song so you can rush and get somebody else
on.
Like
someone for you're going by the business of what you were last told.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So you're going off of that, and that's what you expect, and that's how good business is supposed to be ran.
I'm driving down the rock that much. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I feel it. I remember, and I didn't get involved too much, but I was like, hey man, something ain't right here. But everyone else got So I mean, I'm glad it worked out.
Definitely, but I had to literally go back and I did as a man. I went back to the DJ and I was like, I apologize, but you're not going to disrespect me. Yeah. You're not going to look me in my face and tell me you're not going to do that. But I could have, not reacted in the moment, like I did. Right. I could have whatever because I was like, I'm doing my songs, like.
Right. And these are just other experiences that you're gonna run into on the road. Let's talk about the project though. You got a project that you're working on, or is it out, or you're getting ready?
It's coming out next month.
Okay. Talk about that.
I'm dropping a collab project with Mr. Hanky.
Shout out to Mr. Hanky.
Shout out Mr. Hanky out of Atlanta, man. One of the best producers out right now. He just dropped with Carrie Hilson. That's lit. He drops with everyone. Soulja Boy, you know, Hey Baby, I got that on my thing. He
Yep.
gave me the beat. He owns that song, so he gave me the beat credits to that thing, and I'm putting that on my project as well.
Oh, word?
But yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're dropping a 9-10 song project. I got Nelly's son, Trizzle. Shout out my boy Trizzle on one of the songs. Track 3, I've No Phone. I also got my boy Mike Fresh out of Dallas.
Okay.
You know, he sings "Bounce When She Walk" and
Oh, yeah.
throw that ass in a circle.
Yeah.
I got him on the track on the thing as well. I got some things with the Yin Yang Twins cooking up as well.
So you got a lot
You know what I'm saying?
of support in Atlanta.
Yes, sir. A lot of support on that side. That's why I'm glad I got to do this West Coast tour. So
Yeah.
get on the radio out here, you know, link up with guys like you, and be able to push this album on this side. Because I'm not going on that side. I think we got it on lock. So
Yeah.
we're shooting. Mr. Hankey told me double XL freshman next year. You know what I'm saying? We're shooting for all that stuff. Charting this album. Like I did this independently. You know, hit record. He charged about $15,000 to $80,000 for a beat.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know?
No, he go crazy.
And we got 10 hits on this project.
10. So
10
he's
hits.
doing the whole project?
The whole project.
Okay, I missed that one. Oh,
Yes, sir.
that's big
the
time
whole
right there.
project. It's crazy.
And it's dropping when?
We're shooting for December 5th.
Okay.
December 5th. Yes, sir.
we got-
I sent you some of them right now.
Okay.
I think all of them.
Got the
But
whole thing?
I'll send you the final versions of all of them whenever they're done. But we got a final session to do. Well, he's gonna do it because I'm gonna be on the road.
Okay.
Because I want to. It's the Undisputed tour. I might as well drop the Undisputed album. You know.
Yeah, no,
Along with
absolutely.
it.
So how long have you been on the road just in 25, man? And this year, I mean, we're already closing out, but
This year, wow, I started going to the United Kingdom. So I went to the United Kingdom probably early this summer. So I've been on the road since September.
so you were in the UK the summertime. How long were you there for?
I'm still there. I moved there.
So you lived there?
Yeah, I moved to the UK.
Wow.
I'm gone.
So you found like something new for you over
I
there.
met a lady.
You met a lady there?
Met a lady.
Wow. At a show? Or just being in town?
Just being in town. She was working at the club next to my hotel.
Okay. Ah,
Yeah, she's perfect.
that's dope, man.
And that's my business, but
Yeah, no, that's amazing. I was gonna get into what's that like. You know, what's the difference between the ladies in the
I'll tell
U.S.
you.
and in the UK?
I tell you.
Okay,
shit.
feel free.
The
Let us
ladies
know.
over here. Look, where the camera? The ladies over here. The ladies over here. No, really. When you go over there, you see a big difference in culture when it comes to women. Like
Okay.
the women over there are they want to take care of you as a man. You know what I'm saying? They want to raise your children. They want to see you prosper. They want to help you.
That's
you know, and they'll put you on. They're like, oh no, wait, vitamins every day. Go to the thing, like cook for you every meal. Like they want to see you prosper, and they love Americans. You
Yeah.
know, where over here you can find that same girl, but like if you ain't got money, you're not gonna get those qualities out that girl.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you're over here, if you don't drive this car, or if you're not paying for it. You're not getting it. You know, I'm dead ass. You know how many times like you can't afford me or blah blah or oh you want me to do you want me to cook and clean and you don't make and
I've
I'm
seen the
still working
Instagrams.
like what my girl got 3 jobs, 3
Yeah.
and still does everything fluently.
Yeah.
and doesn't complain and loves it. Like,
So I mean, that's definitely like because I mean, there's a lot of differences too. Like I mean, just culture wise, but like outside of women or even relationships, what do you notice? What's the biggest thing between like the UK or even Africa and in the States?
well, it's definitely different between the UK and Africa, being from America, especially in black and being over there. In the UK, everything's much more like calm, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's like less stressful, pretty much. You don't really over here you're if you get pulled over by the police over here and you're black, more likely you're going to jail. You know what I'm saying? And that's just every time I've got pulled over by the police, I went to jail, except for maybe 2 or 3 times. You know, I mean, so for real. But or and
Doing the speed limit, wear seatbelts.
Exactly, and then or if somebody's trying to rob you, you have to worry about being set up. We have to move differently. You think I don't got my shit? You think we don't got our shit? I moved military with military men and people like my boy Oz, and like we have to move the right way out here, because if not, if we're slipping, one of us could die. Someone could rob us. Somebody can come just fuck with us and clout chasing and doing all that. You don't have to worry about none of that over there in the UK.
Wow.
Like, and it's crazy. And I mean, granted, they love American culture more, and it's like we're like very intriguing to them, but it's like out of love. It's not out of hatred. To where like if we were over here, someone being different, they don't, when they call it racist, they don't see it as us being, you know, intrigued or doing that love or anything. We're like, go back to your fucking country. You know, over there they're like, oh hey, welcome.
No, they love it.
So that's very different. And then in Africa, oh my god, in Africa, it's crazy. It's have you ever went somewhere for the first time and everybody was like, welcome home?
Wow.
Like, that's crazy. And you felt that in Africa. Like, I feel like everybody should go at least once.
Yeah.
And just seeing.
So then you know the performance is going to be fire.
What?
You want to get everything.
And South people, they do not teach the stuff about Africa for real over here. What's really, Africa is luxurious.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Like, every place I went, it was steak, this, that, shrimp,
they don't
and a
show
bottle
that.
of Hennessy. I asked for water. They gave me a bottle of Hennessy.
Damn.
Like, what? They drink Hennessy out the ass over there. It's crazy. Like, and it's so, like, every time I left, they sent me 2 cars. And we were like, you know, everything is so, and they took me to Nelson Mandela Museum. I got to see a lot of history. I got books from them that I read on tour right now. Like, and it's just so grounding, you know, when you go back to Africa and you see like our people walking, like you're driving down the road and you see 2 kids, 3, maybe 2 and 3 years old, just sitting at the end of the intersection playing with a stick, happy, in the slums, like just barely have their clothes hanging off of them. They're just playing with the stick. Kids, babies in the road, like mamas and daddies just in the thing. They're pulling each other on a skateboard and by a string. Like, that's still out. It's crazy, bro. And just seeing that stuff, and then like 2 sides of the thing, like you can't even have your cell phone outside, or they were going to snatch that motherfucker.
So snatch it. I've seen that too.
But if you get there, you get to the museum and they treat you with a tribe of like tribal dances and welcome culture. You know what I'm saying? Like it was an experience for sure. I'm definitely going back.
I mean, to know that your music has been able to give you these opportunities.
Facts.
Like what's that like? King Savage 10 years ago. I mean,
I'll never stop.
Would you have thought that you'd been able to be what you're doing now?
I never imagined that I would be performing in front of 20,000 people of my people, you know, calling me king and welcoming me home, you know. Yeah, I've never jumped that. I was an athlete. Me and this dude was hooping, going back and forth every day in the gym, like religiously. That's what we were doing. Me and him was playing football, like hitting people, getting scholarships, and going to college. And we was on the going to games and stuff. We weren't doing this. We weren't rapping. You was rapping for fun, but we weren't rapping. Like, and I remember when I did get serious, and I was calling him because I lost contact. I was calling him. I was like, Jay, boy, if you don't get your ass up here, man, if you don't come to the studio, I got my own studio. I remember I was in the studio. I spent every day in the studio for 4 years until I got good. Yeah, I can make a song in 10 minutes and it's a hit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I spent every day in the studio. Cause I ain't gonna be like, oh yeah, I've been doing this. I forgot I'm the best. Hell no, I used to suck. Right. My first song was Blast Off Zoom. Like, what the?
You gotta start somewhere.
What? My first song, Blast Off Zoom. Trey 6 to the moon. Bro, I got it tatted on me, bro. Trey 6 to the moon. Trey 6 to the moon. Like, what the hell? That shit was ass. Oh yeah. But you know what? I sat there and I got good and I did that shit. So like, no, I did not think that I was gonna ever like
see these opportunities.
No, but I'm a very hyper focused person, man.
The music is definitely one thing, but like to me, I'm definitely I've always said this: being on the road is where you really where you get it. Because that's where you get to the next level,
that's
right?
What I tell them. So where you become an artist.
So like how does if you were to give advice to another independent artist, and they were to say like, how do I get on these tours? Because we see these stuff, come through every city, we open for this person, but rarely do we get you see an independent artist like yourself touring multiple cities, multiple markets, day in and day out. You know what I'm saying? Like you got the Kick the Sneak and Desi Hollow coming up right here in Phoenix, but before that you got, what is it, San Diego and then Vegas?
Vegas, yeah.
Okay, so like how do artists get those opportunities? Because I get hit up all the time with people asking me that.
Well, I mean, my advice would be to roll with the punches.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? There's if you do get on these tours, if these things do happen, like it's nothing. You're independent. No one knows who you are at first, and you're trying to win these fans over. That's why the reason why I have these fans, because I've done it 3 or 4 times independently. Yeah. But when you're doing it, you got to realize like no one knows you shit. You got to be able to want it and be able to go through all the things that you go through, like travel, like maybe eating once a day. You know what I'm saying? Not staying at the most luxurious place every night. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just being around people you're not around every day. Like you got to be able to go through all that stuff. Now, you can't just do music and think like I'm just gonna jump on a tour. Like no, like put your foot in the water. Go do those shows and open up for people.
Yeah.
People ask me, like, people tell me all the time, oh, put me on, do this, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, well, it'll be this much to this. And they're like, I ain't paying for no feature.
Right.
But they be like, I ain't paying to perform, or I ain't paying to go. I'm like, what the but who are you? What the fuck makes you think? And they're like, did you? Yes, motherfucker. Yes, I did. I paid to perform. I was that nigga paying for all the shows. When I took this seriously, hell yeah. Did you pay for features? Yes. I paid Quinn. I paid Lil Tuesday. I paid Lil Flip. I paid, man, hell yes, I paid for features. I paid Fonny. I paid Trizzle, I paid for features. Like,
you're gonna pay.
You have to.
Artists pay.
Yes,
like that.
They do.
And if you're not paying, the label's paying. So like,
exactly,
that's the
somebody paying. Like
right.
This is a business, and this is like someone like me. Like yes, I do get features. I do get people do pay me for songs, and people do pay me for stuff. Like, and it's like that's what I do for a living. You got to respect these people, but you have to get over that hump. That yes, you have to do that sometimes to make it to the next level. So. You got to do that, and then when you do that, when you get your motion and you get your followers, and nowadays it's streaming and content and all that stuff, you get everything together. You have to be able to support yourself financially, and it's tricky. It's like how you have to be able to support yourself financially.
Yeah,
on the road,
stay on the road. Yeah.
You have to dive all in. This has to be what you do, nothing else. You can't go, I'm sorry, but that's how you do it. You can't go have a 9-to-5 and where you have to leave and go back to your hometown to go work a fucking job and come here. Or you working online somewhere where you can't be in the studio. You can't be passing out fires. You have to do this. I get up and I'm on my phone working.
It's your job.
I get up and I'm on my phone doing something for the next show. I get up and I'm on my phone promoting, trying to get booked somewhere, trying to do shit, setting up shit for after the tour. Like you have to be all in.
And then you have other people like that are doing things for you.
Exactly, and that's what I was gonna say. Like it seems like how do I do that without a job? Money, you don't, kids, you shit money savage. Like no, that goes back whenever you say like you got to get rid of the people that, like I said, I got to scam over $100,000 and shit because people I did without the step. You have to find people that believe in you, someone that. You know, that's what I said. Get the motion. People don't just say, "Oh, here's Savage, here's some money." No, I went and did songs with Lil Tuesday. I went and toured by myself. I went and like got investments, took out loans. My credit is ass right now, but I'm gonna fix it. But when I get my shit, I'm gonna fix it. You know what I'm saying? It's the plan. But I'm just being straight up real. You have to be able to be at 0 and still be on a 10. Still go.
So how does it? You know, I know Artist Auditions helps a lot with creating some of those like the venues and the tour legs and all that, right? Those, because I know I've done shows too where you know those relationships from years ago are still there with those venue owners, and that's part of the business too. What I mean, how much of that plays in? Like, I'm assuming Travis is a big part of that too, with setting up some of these venues and stuff like that. But like, how do you move around trusting that like everything's going to be for the next city? You know what I mean? Like you got a whole team. You guys are on the road.
Well, like I'll tell you this, it's most of the shows and stuff that I know. Like I trust them, whatever. But you can ask these guys. It goes back to what you said. You have to learn the business first, you know. And it's just I learned the business, and I didn't just start off doing music. I mean, I used what I did before, and I was an athlete, and I got hurt, and then I just had a lot of clout, and I was bringing people to going to the clubs, and they'll come, and I got hit up to do party buses and stuff. So I was promoting.
Right.
I was a promoter before I was doing music.
The number one promoter in America.
Oh yeah,
Deadass.
I believe it, man.
Like
I know a lot of promoters from back in the day that I always said would have been great rappers,
Bro,
but they just didn't rap.
Look, I was sending college kids, like 5 party buses full of college kids to a strip club on a Monday type shit. That's promotion.
Yeah.
That's
Oh, yeah.
moving people.
Yeah.
So imagine on the weekends what we were doing in like Club Live or Burnt House or to 6th Street or to my own things. And I was
So
throwing
what?
my own events.
How does
and
that?
everything.
I mean,
So-
not anybody can do that, man. What is it
Right.
about King Savage, or even before you became King Savage? What is it about you? Because you're selling you at the end of the day. Like the music is cool, but like people are buying into you clearly because you got fans in every city you go to, right?
Yes, sir. I mean,
What is it about you?
this is all I got, you know. I just put my, I don't know, but I think people just see that how I put my all into everything, and then I don't really like boast about a lot of shit or like, I don't know, I don't bring up the past or just, I'm always looking forward to the next step. Like I wouldn't wish my childhood upon my worst enemy, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, the things that I've been through, the things that I've done, there's nothing that can surprise me anymore. There's nothing that can really put me down to the space to get me out of character. So like, I tell everyone, it costs $0.00 to be a good person. Yeah. And I've made so many mistakes, and I've fucked up so many times, and now they're not mistakes anymore. They're experiences that I've learned.
Lessons.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So it's just me just pushing that, and then like having everyone around me buy into the same thing, and then if they don't, bye. Right. You got to be like, if they do, then hey, come on, let's be great.
I love it. All right, so what's left though? Because we're already going into December, right? It's the end of the year. What do you have left for this year, and what do you got coming up for 26?
For this year, I'm gonna drop this album with Mr. Hanky. And then they're trying to book me again at Albuquerque, New Mexico after the tour, probably on December 19th. That's where they're working out the details right now. But I have this thing set up with the Yin Yang twins back in Atlanta. I'm going to try to take the team with me. And we're going to go there and do that shit and do like a whole little run of hopefully like the music video, the press run, and hopefully do New Year's or something around that in Atlanta. And then after that, I'm gonna go back home to the UK. I'm gonna take him over there, and we gotta just market. Like I'm ahead of the game. I'm marketing my UK tour that's in August that Travis set up already. We have a UK tour going on in August that Travis set up. So I'm gonna take him over there. You know, market around, get some shows, get booked, do my thing. That's where I live, and then South by Southwest is gonna be creeping up pretty soon. So. Okay. And Travis mentioned Germany and Paris and all this stuff. He be going, and I'm going with him. But we may do some stuff like that.
Yeah, artist auditions is keeping you busy. I know that because I know they have me busy too. Yeah. Okay, that's what's up, man. Album is on the way. We're gonna look out for that. You're here in Phoenix for a couple days. Yes, sir. You got the show with Desi Hollow and Keek the Sneak. My bad. At Cactus Jack's, right?
Yes, sir. It'll be me, Jerkeem, Young Plug, and Oz, man. Shout out to the boys on the Undisputed tour, man. They're doing their thing. I gotta give them a big shout out. We, a bunch of alphas on the road all at once and doing their thing, and some of them don't know each other, some of them doing all that stuff. Like the way that this shit's coming together, the way that we're doing this stuff, the way we're showing up and executing everything is beautiful to me. I've never had a group out of all the tours I've been on that's like I've been just excited about to keep going with. So
that's dope.
Shout out to the boys, man. Shout out Plug, Ray. Jay,
solid team in here too.
I appreciate them boys.
And they got the RV in the back. Oh yeah,
we
moving
out
right.
Here. We moving
right. Where can we follow you at, man? Social media is. I don't want to get too much into that because I know. I mean, you got to probably stay involved with social media while you're on the road, right?
Yes, sir.
Y'all streaming and all that.
I'm gonna let them come tell y'all theirs. We'll pass. Come here, come tell them y'all social media. We'll pass. Get that quick.
Y'all can follow me at Jerkeem on Instagram, JURHYKEEM. You know what I'm saying? Check me out, baby, Jerkeem.
Yeah, Young Plug Official from Port Arthur, Texas. That's YUNG Plug Official.
What's up?
What's going on? It's Big 223 from 706, but you can follow me at TOKOZZY _ and everything, or just put a space between it. That's how you find my music.
Hey, my boy Domo here. Don't be scared. Come here.
What's up? What's up?
Domo? Yeah. Clean Texas 254. Yes, sir.
That's
Shout out
right.
Ray, man. Ray.
Cameraman in the building. Come on.
That's our glue. Our glue right here, Mr. Cameraman. Mr. Senpai.
Yeah. How much are you like? Are you filming all the time? Because I feel like nowadays everything is like content, right? So like you're the man with the camera. You're like, damn, all right, let's record.
I'm recording everything that I'm supposed to. Now I can record everything.
Yeah.
But everything only goes through my eyes. Really.
Got you.
Really.
Yeah.
So
Because you got to edit it too.
Yeah. I go by Ray Zenpai, all one word, RAEZENPAI.
You know, and I'm gonna go ahead and say this, man. I've seen the videos from Spring Break. I've seen the videos from South by. I've seen the videos international. You know, when you got your team with you, they're having a good time too. So that
I love that.
That doesn't hurt. You know what I'm saying?
I love that. I love that their families are happy for them, and they're getting more fans, and they're getting more experience, and becoming better men and better artists. They're teaching me things. Like, I love that. It's beautiful. It's good.
And I don't know if I asked you, but I would like to get another response from it. King Savage. I mean, how there's a lot of artists that come out of Texas. You know, some of the greatest artists, you know, in music have come out of Texas, especially in hip hop, man. So much culture out of Texas. What does King Savage bring to this industry in this new era moving forward?
I think I bring back a little bit of a traditional hip hop, you know, to where, but I can do everything else, you know, to work out. But I'm just like a country boy, you know, saying that everyone can, a country boy that everyone can relate to, you know. Anyone that's been through stuff, anyone that's been through this thing, and just someone that's gonna keep it real, you know what I'm saying, and do my thing, and just hopefully be a model for other artists out of Texas to just come through and be themselves. Like, I walk through any building with my cowboy hat and my cowboy boots on.
As you should.
And I'm going to.
International.
And that's how I go to Africa, that's how I go to UK, that's how I go to America, any other state. Like, you can be yourself. I'm from the oldest town in Texas. I'm with people from Atlanta. I'm with people from Port Arthur. I'm with people from Arizona. My boy's cousin plays in the NBA for the Arizona, Royce O'Neal, like, and he's right here, and he lives with him. He's right here sitting with me, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we got ties everywhere, so it's like.
So being from Texas, who's your football team?
Dallas Cowboys.
Yes, let's go.
And we just beat the Eagles. What you talking about? And we just beat the Eagles.
You know, I get a lot of shit for being
you don't know
being in Arizona as a Cowboy fan. Oh boy, they don't let.
I'm gonna let you know a secret about me.
Yeah.
The last time the Dallas Cowboys won the Super Bowl was the day I was born.
No shit.
January 28, 1996.
Wow.
I was born into this shit, man.
Well, then you could say that you've experienced it. That's what all I got. But damn, I'm aging myself if I say that in '96. Was that 7th grade? Yeah. But I've been able to witness, you know, the victories, so that I do have that. The Arizona fans can't say that. So,
shout out to my boy Donovan Wilson, man. We went to school together. Shout out Donovan Wilson, number 6, man. Yeah. That's crazy.
All right, so check it out. Where can we follow you at on social media?
Me, I am GMSE King Savage on everything: YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, everything, Twitch. GMSE King Savage, man. Y'all come follow the journey. We're gonna do it.
What does the GM stand for?
Get Motivated Savage Entertainment.
Get Motivated Savage. I like that.
Yes, sir.
You know, that explains a lot about you and your team, man. So salute, congrats, and y'all keep grinding, and hopefully, you know, we run into in other markets. I'll see you guys December 7th, right?
Yes, sir. Big shout out to my boy Mega Ran, by the way, man. Keep doing your thing. He's Grammy nominated, man. Congratulations, bro.
You know he recorded that right in the next room. Man.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he records here.
Man. Hey, we got a song together too, man. I'm gonna get those stems to you, brother. But yeah, we got a song together. It's lit.
Right. All right, that's what's up, man.
Congratulations, man. Hey, we out.